I don't know if you've noticed the trend by now, but I seem to be starting almost every single video with fishing and wrapping up every single video with fishing. And here we are once again. Welcome to episode 5 of the Twisted League road to getting a lot of points and maybe possibly maxing, but probably not because it's not that realistic. And mainly the road to having fun and exploring and adventuring and enjoying this beautiful game mode. As per usual, it is currently the end of day 4 right now, so I want to keep on barb fishing for the rest of the night, or for a few hours at least, because I really want to keep on working towards, I think it was 62 or 63 agility for this shortcut to get to Konar faster. Yeah, it's 62 agility, so we're not too far off from that. Well, I guess we're technically at the halfway point because every 7 levels it's doubled the XP. But we need the 4th tier of Radha's Blessing to get unlimited teleports to Konar, and we are very, very, very far away from that. So the next best thing we got is teleporting to the battlefront and running through these shortcuts right here. And without this shortcut, you have to like run all the way around the mountain, so 62 agility is kind of a big goal. I also mentioned that I want to find a way to get a bunch of law runes, and I think doing hard clues would be a good way to go about doing that. And I guess we'll get a lot of hard clues through Slayer, and we could pick our tasks luckily. So tomorrow when I wake up, the goal will be to start getting some law runes and doing some hard clues and getting law runes from those clues. Because once we can start teleporting around, we can start doing farm runs, we can start doing even more clues, we can start going between Slayer tasks a lot more efficiently. It's like all we need is 1 law rune drop from a clue, and then we can just teleport a few dozen times. It'll be like a big snowball effect. But you can see right here we have 3,320 league points, so we are still working on getting towards that 5th relic. So yeah, I'm going to start AFKing, and I'll see you back once we hit a milestone or a task or something. Oh yeah, also just want to say thank you so much for watching the videos. I know I say it at the end of every video, but I really want to say it at the start of this video because I know not everyone watches until the end, so thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot because I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm really glad that you guys enjoy watching. Yo, 80 fishing, that is 100 points. I just started 3-tick fishing because it's really late and I'm bored, I don't know. And we just got a hard clue and an elite clue, which I think is really weird because when I AFK'd, I haven't really gotten any clues. And then right away, when I first start 3-tick fishing, we just get 2 clues right away. So I don't know if it's just weird coincidence or what, but I just thought that was really weird. That didn't really have to be in the video, by the way. I just want to flex that I know how to 3-tick. Do you guys think I'm cool now? Please love me. Yo, there is 60 agility, which is a pretty important level. That unlocks the ability to use the shortcut in Winter Toad, but I believe you only get that XP between games. I don't think you get a lot of XP if you do it during the game, I think. I never tried it before, but that's what I've heard. Still aiming for 62 though for that Konar shortcut. And 60 agility also is 50 points. Day 5 begins. I just got a genie lamp. I would have used it on agility, but we're like about to level right now, so almost done with 62 agility and just 1 more fish here. And I guess the goal for today will be to find law runes and find a lot of money. Because I think before going back to fire giants, I'd want to have broad arrows, which are the equivalent of addy arrows, except you could just buy them for GP, so we don't have to worry about making them over and over. So let's go and try to do some of the clues that we have right now. Yeah, with 62 agility, shortcut is unlocked, and that should save us a lot of time. Oh yeah, and then the genie lamp, I'll put that into Herblore. 23 to 26. I just realized we have 1 of every single kind of clue right now. The thing I like about having a 5-tick weapon is when you're fighting a slow opponent like this one, for example, it makes it much easier to lazy flick because it's just like the same pattern over and over instead of having to count the ticks each time. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just going to stab you with the spear from across the campfire. All right, here we go. I'm super excited for this. We have easy through elite caskets. So what we're looking for is laws, natures, alkables, weapon and armor upgrades, so maybe like a rune sword. I don't know if that's possible or not, and then obviously like rune armor, so stuff like that. Starting with the easies. Okay, so yeah, nothing from that. Actually, no, the Amulet of Magic is good because that is our first amulet on the account. It doesn't really help us much except for when we use magic, which won't be too often, but at least we can fill up this necklace slot for now. Okay, now for the medium. Addy Full Helm, there's an upgrade right there. We did have the plate body, but I guess that's a good alk. Fire Battle Staff, we had one of those. Good alk as well. Now let's open the hard. Yes, rune plate legs. Oh, it's so good. And we now have the Addy plate body and the rune plate legs. And the rune axe is a good alk. We had one already. And then for the elite casket, Dragon Dagger. Yo, rune crossbow. Oh, it's so good, dude. That's so good. I was hoping for some alkables, but I mean, that's even better, I suppose. Oh, right, we can't equip the dagger. Well, the rune crossbow, we're set for that now, I suppose. So I guess this is a good alchable then, 18k right there. Once we start alching all this stuff, it's just gonna be a snowball effect. We're gonna have so much money, we can buy more teleports, do more clues, make even more money. This is really, really good. And this setup as well that we have now is looking really, really good. Wait, I even noticed all the soul runes before. That's really, really good because we need soul runes for the respawn teleport. I mean, we can buy those and we can't buy laws, but still, that saves us about 30k from having to buy soul runes. All right, we got some big boy alks here. The Addy plate body, the dragon dagger, and the rune axe, and we now have a 46k cash stack. I think I'm gonna buy some runes with that. I've learned my lesson from last time. I'm not gonna grab tasks unless I've tried them before and I know I can do them if I'm questioning it. So I want to try killing some Ankus for hard clues and see if they're not too hard to kill. I was considering Bloodvelds, but Bloodvelds have more hit points. They do have better alchables, but I'd rather just get more hard clues and get more alchables right now, especially because we don't even have that many nature runes, and I probably should have brought some food, but we got a little bit of prayer left. I just noticed this, 10 easy clues, that was 10 points, and 1 elite clue was 50 points for the league. Ooh, weapon poison. We can't use that for the spear because you have to have the Karambwan paste, and I think you have to do the quest too. But maybe that'll come in handy for something possibly. I didn't realize the Banshees are aggressive, so I walked into there and they just lowered my stats. So I think it's faster just suicide than worrying about all this restoring, so that's what we're doing. Yo, 60 hit points, that is 50 points, but 60 hit points. Haha. I don't know why I've been mailing. I'm pretty sure MSB is a lot more DPS, even with just iron arrows. Okay, we got 3 hard caskets here, all from the Ankus. I'm so excited. The endless endurance, dude, it helps so much for this. Let's go. Robin Hood hat, yes, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. That's so cool. Dude, we look so freaking cool right now. Holy crap. Okay, let's keep opening these. What's that? Thieving bag. And some good alchables. And then the last one. Ooh, yo. Oh, this is so good. The law runes, the full black d'hide. It's an upgrade to the kite shield because the previous one we had was a mithril kite shield. This is so good, dude. And our first blessing too for the prayer bonus. That is very, very, very fantastic. Dude, I actually look like Robin Hood, you know, stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. Got my thieving bag on. Holy crap, dude. That was a rush of serotonin. Holy snowball effect, man. It's all coming together now. My cabbages have been brought back to life. Yes, and that was a task for 100 points. Wow. 100 points to cast that spell. All right, well, time for the first contracts on the account. All we gotta do is just pick whatever we want because we have the unnatural selection, and then we check it, and then we collect the contract, then we come back, pick the next contract, and it's so easy. And collecting 1 farm contract is 10 points. Okay, I guess we'll go finish off that Sulfur Lizards task, and then I'll just ask for an Anki task after that. Oh my god, we are an absolute tank now. We also now have access to this shortcut, which is also gonna save quite a lot of time. I'm so glad that we have this. The snowball effect, man, keeps happening. Okay, well, finishing a Sulfur Lizard task is a task. If you're all still playing the drinking game, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go grab a new one now. And because we got 4 done, we should start getting Slayer points, right? I'm not sure how it works in leagues, but I assume that that's how it's gonna work. I know I pointed this out last video, but I want to show it again. These Sulfur Lizards are just absolute beasts for early game smithing. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna pick Anku because there's some items I really want to get. I want to get the Rune Full Helm, a Rune Plate Body, Rune Pickaxe, and I guess any other uniques would be nice too. And of course the GP, Laws, Natures, etc. But I really want to make those armor upgrades. I meant the items from the clues that we get. Ankus don't drop those, by the way, in case you were oblivious and unaware. Yo, 50 Slayer! We can now kill Bloodveld, so like I mentioned before, they're good for alchables, but they do take a little bit longer to kill than other monsters, so at some point we'll be right to do that task. 40 smithing, first off, that is a task for 50 points, and second off, that means we can smelt gold now, which means once we build the tool store in the house, we can start getting the molds to start crafting jewelry. Once we get the crafting level as well, of course. Yeah, I really want to get 55 Slayers so we can start using broad arrows, because those are a pretty big upgrade over iron arrows, and we can just buy them too now that we have so much money. And now we can actually afford to buy them too, since we have so much money. Ooh, first Brimstone Key. I actually totally forgot that those even existed. Well, of course, once I only have 3 kills left on the task, is when I find out there's a little corner safe spot over here. Oh well, now we know for next time. This is also the 5th task, so it'll be the first task that we start getting Slayer points from, and I'm curious how many points we get per task. I assume it probably works the same way as it does in the main game, Let's see, 18 points. Okay, it does. Ooh, a genie. I was about to show what we're doing with the memoirs here, actually. Good timing. So as most of you know, the credits memoirs can teleport us pretty much everywhere around Zaya, to each of the 5 houses at least. It has a maximum of 40 charges, and this is how you recharge it. Right here by the Woodcutting Guild, just north of Land's End, there's a little statue, and you need 1 body, 1 mind, 1 law, and 1 soul rune per charge. So I think all we gotta do is just use it on there. And yeah, we can have up to 40 charges in there, so we got plenty of law runes now. Feels good to have that fully charged up. And we could continue on with the clues. So we are going to be coming here a lot. I just got here through the boat over here from Piscarius, but once we get the Rada's Blessing, that's a much faster way to get here. If you trap the wizard behind the skeleton right here and stand on this tile, you don't have to pray at all. And yeah, you just can kill him that way with range or mage. Some guys showed me this way earlier today, so nice to know it actually works. Oh, we got 30 nature runes as well. It's so good. Ooh, we got an earth battle staff this time. That's a new one for the collection. Probably not too useful though, but oh boy, who is ready for another clue opening? So here's the easy. Here is 2 mediums. Actually, no, that pickaxe is an upgrade because we had the mithril pick before, but I'd still rather get a rune pick from the hard clues. Okay, now for the fun part, the hard clues. Okay, still looking for the rune plate body. That's a lot of nature runes though, very good. We have that exact same shield already. Ooh, Fashionscape, but we are almost to the level where we can use the black tea hide, so not too relevant there. Good alks, and we also got the rune plate body, so that's an upgrade from the Addy plate body. Very, very good. More law runes, very, very good. Alkapols. I feel like every clue is me just gonna be saying the same thing over and over again for this whole series. All right, last one. Ooh, and we got the one with the +1 pure bonus. Very cool. Let's go switch back to the regular spellbook and alk all this stuff. And also, that was a 50-point league task. By the way, Dragon Slayer is automatically completed, so we can equip the rune plate body. Okay, so this is all the stuff that we're going to be alking. Oh, I'm so excited for the massive cash stack. This will change a lot of things. Dude, I swear this is like my 3rd genie today. I don't know why I'm getting so many. I won't complain. 30 Herblore. Okay, here's the last thing to alk, and we have a 370k cash stack. Holy. Alright, let's get back to Slayer. Still want to get 55 to unlock broad arrows, and then we'll really be raking in the XP and clues. Okay, first ever brimstone chest. Unfortunately, there is no task for it, but let's see what we get. Oh, yes. Oh my god, dude, this game is treating me so well today. Steel bars, we can use that for steel arrows. We can make steel plate bodies out of that if you want to. We can make cannonballs for our camp. I think we'll take a blood veil task now because it's very AFK. We'll get good alkables, we'll get ensouled heads, and the hard clues from it too. And it's very chill in AFK. Hopefully it's, oh, that's a lot of them. Hopefully it's not crowded over there. I'm gonna be ranging there so it's AFK and so we can get to 70 range for the black D-hide. Wait, we got an adamant scimitar. Would that be better than using like the rune spear or the rune battle axe? Hoping for an amulet of strength as well, because I remember these guys dropped them. With these ensouled blood belt heads, you actually don't have to bring them to the dark altar. If they're still on the ground and you don't pick them up yet, you can actually reanimate them right there. Most people don't usually do that. It's more of like a UIM thing to do. But because I have the runes on me, we can just go ahead and do that right now. They do count as part of your Slayer task. They all have 35 hit points, which means of course you also get 35 Slayer XP for doing that too. But after this, I don't think I want to use up any more ensouled heads. We got 45 prayer and mystic might, but I think I'd rather wait until we get that last relic before we start using up the ensouled heads that we have. I just took the time to make some steel arrows, but I didn't want to make too many because we are getting close to broad arrows. I know I keep bringing that up, but like, I really just want to unlock those so we don't have to worry about making arrows anymore. Just saying though, those steel bars from the brimstone chest came in very clutch. Did I say strength amulet before? I meant ruby amulet, but we can enchant that. So we pretty much have our strength amulet set first though. It's the first amulet we have now for melee. Well, we will have once I get around to switching spellbooks. Ooh, we got black boots. That is also an upgrade. Forgot they even dropped those. It is -1 range bonus though, so not gonna use it for range. Okay, with this kill here, that is 55 Slayer. We can now use broad arrows, which we can just buy with GP in the Slayer shop. So let's head over there now and buy some broad arrows. Unfortunately, we don't have enough Slayer points to unlock broader fletching, so we're not gonna get any fletching XP because we can't just make the broad arrows or make broad bolts. But we can just buy them in the shop right here. They are 110. No, it should be less. They're bought out a bit. Let's hop worlds. Okay, they start out at 60 GP each. So if we buy a few right here, Yeah, they don't go up too much. If you are able to fletch them, it's probably better because that's, I think, the best fletching XP in the Twisted League. Plus, it's a bit cheaper too, and you can buy it in bulk. But unfortunately, we don't have that privilege yet. Broad arrows are better than Mithril, but slightly worse than Addy, so they're a nice in between. Okay, we have just over 1,000 arrows now. That should last us for a little bit. I'm happy with that. I've realized that almost everything that we're doing right now is probably inefficient because we haven't unlocked the 5th relic yet. I'm still very heavily leaning towards, or I'll just show you them right now. Oh, never mind, it doesn't show on here. Well, I'm still heavily leaning towards the double XP one because I'm pretty sure out of the 3 relics, that one's probably the best for points, I think. And the main goal of this series is to get the most points possible. Maxing is second, but if we get the double XP, I mean, that kind of implies that we're going for XP. So, you know, hitting those level milestones for the extra task point bonuses. So let's collect the task points right now and see where we're at. So everything we've done today has gotten us from 3320 to 3800. Okay, it's a bit more than I thought. I'm going to look up some tasks and pick out something that we can do to get that up even more. It took a few days to get the Hosidius favor, but now that we have that, stealing a Galova Nova fruit top is actually a task. So let's do that. I guess it's also good to be stealing from here too because we need to get pineapples so we can start making super compost. Oh, and there's the easy task just to steal from here. Wow, I'm really bad at clicking. Okay, I'll just see back when we get it. I think when people think of strange fruits, they think of the 30% run restore, but there's actually another use for it. It works as an anti-poison too, so I'm going to be saving those in the bank. It's like a budget anti-poison, I guess. There we go. Steal Galova Nova fruit top. That is a whopping 10 points. There's a couple of league tasks that involve the Xerix Talisman, and that helps you teleport around, so something we should have anyways. So I want to go get that, but if we do the Kourend Easy Diary, that will double the drop rate of the Xerix Talisman, not including the stone chests. So when you kill Lizardmen, the drop rate will be 1 out of 125 instead of 1 out of 250. And these are the tasks that we have, so yeah, very, very, very easy. I guess while we're here to do this task, I'll just stock up on feathers too. Maybe I'll buy like 10,000 or something. Here in Arceus, Regath sells vials of water, so we can just buy those in bulk. I guess we'll just stock up on them. You can buy them in Hosidius too, but we just happen to be here. You can also buy packs of 100 Eyes of Newt, so I guess while we're here, we'll just buy a bunch of those. I think that should last us for a very long time. I don't think we'll get that many Erits and Guams anytime soon. Here's the beautiful Herblore tab that we have right now, and the last task is to make a strength potion in the Lovicane pub. All right, here we go. Last task for the Easy Diary, and it is done. And we got an herb level from that. Let's go collect the reward. And as I've always done in my other series, I'll put the diary rewards up on screen. So the double drop rate for the Xerix Talisman will be really, really nice because even after you get your first one, you could dismantle ones you get in the future, or the first one too if you want, for 100 Lizardman things, which equates to 100 charges of the talisman for teleports. And then also 3 teleports per day to the Kourend Woodland. It's probably the best way to get to the place where we recharge the Crit's memoirs from, and fast way to the Woodcutting Guild, I suppose, too. I want to make sure to not have that equipped when I'm barb fishing, though, because of that 2% extra increase chance of catching fish, since you don't get the XP from it. And then we also got 10 league points from finishing that diary there. And I think I'm going to put the XP into Herblore. I was considering between Herblore or Prayer, because we're not really late game yet, so it's kind of hard to tell which one's going to be more difficult. So I'm just going to put it into Herblore. We got from 31 to 40, and 40 also gives us 50 more league points, so worked out very well. I'm glad I did that. I've been thinking about it a bit more, and we probably should have done a bunch of really fast Slayer tasks at the start, so that way we could accumulate a bunch of points and then unlock superiors, and then do the tasks that have superior monsters like Blood Velds, because I've been on that task still, but you live and you learn, right? Okay, first things first, let's go back to the regular spellbook and enchant the Ruby Necklace. So we now have the Amulet of Strength. That's, I guess, really the only melee amulet that we have right now. And then we have an easy casket and a hard casket. Okay. Oh, that's the rune pick. That's what we needed. And nature runes too. That's really, really good. Exactly what I was hoping for. I think like the main like normal item that's not unique that I'd want to get now would be like the rune full helm. Because right now we still have that adamant full helm. All right, let's head over to the Lizardman Canyon and try to get the Xerix Talisman drop. All I'm doing is whenever the Lizardmen are aggroed on someone, I'll just hit each of them once just to make sure that I will get the kill. And just let the guards do the rest of the work. I sometimes keep on killing them, but if they kill the guard and I'm still attacking them, they'll aggro me and they poison me and they hit hard and they won't leave me alone until I leave this place. So it's a lot of winning around and hoping people don't come up here and start attacking the ones that I've already aggroed, because it's happened a lot already. I've had to hop a lot of worlds. It's very annoying, but so far we're like 50 or 60 kills in. So I really hope we get this, because this is really annoying, just trying to like make sure people don't attack it. That's the most annoying part about doing this. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Over here? Oh yes, there it is. Let's equip the arrows. Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna wrap it up once we get 70 range, which we were just about to get, and we got the freaking talisman. Okay, so let's equip it. Oh, look at that. It blends in so well. Here's all the teleports. Actually, let me just show you on the wiki all the teleports. Oh, that's a task too. So it's 50 points to equip it, and then 50 points to teleport to Xeric's honor, but we have to get the tablet from raids first before we can use that teleport. Yeah, let's just quickly finish up 70 range, and then put on that black d'hide. There it is, 70 range. We can now equip black d'hide or god d'hide, so let's put that on now and leave this terrible, terrible place. We can also use these Zorishian fabrics to train crafting a bit because crafting is our lowest skill right now. Yeah, level 20, so we can make the robe right now. Okay, and there we go, new robe bottom for magic. And with 22, isn't that the level for the top? I think I saw it was. Yeah, there we go. Now I got the full Zorishian set too. The hat is in the bank. Let me grab that. Yeah. There we go. We got a freaking cool magic setup. We got a cool range setup. Oh yeah, the black d'hide. Duh, that's why we came back here. Here we go. Flag dragon hide. Holy crap, dude. I feel like I look so cool, man. Like actually cool, not ironically cool, but like this outfit's so good. I'm so happy with this. Okay, I think for the rest of the night, or at least while I edit this video, we're gonna head over to Sand Crabs and just AFK there. I'm gonna use the adamant scimitar. I can't be bothered to enter everything into a deep. No, it's yeah, redo that. I can't be bothered to enter into a DPS calculator. I'm just gonna go with the adamant scimitar and the amulet of strength. I might go back and forth between range and melee. It's really not a big deal. I mean, we don't even have the double XP anyways yet from the last relic, so nothing we do will be efficient until we get that. So it'll be nice to like at least camp them for easy clues, I guess. I realized I never showed the teleports for the Xeric's talisman. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 once we unlock the raids tablet. And one last thing before we wrap up the video, let's collect the task points here. If we can do it in combat. So we got 120 more points. 3920 is what we're wrapping up today with. I feel like today, probably out of all the days so far, is the day we've made the most progress in terms of like making upgrades and making money and setting up the account for success in the future. And I guess it was all due to clue scrolls. That's what really started the snowball effect. So I'm glad everything worked out. We got the talisman right before I was about to give up too. Very happy about that. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you guys are enjoying as usual because I'm having so much fun playing this account and playing this game mode. So yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, skater.